All right, we're going to take a deeper dive into this issue now. Joining us is CBS News' Joe Goro, whose story you just saw. And Joe, Adam's story really pinpoints how insidious this whole sports betting thing has become.
It can trap people, and especially if you don't know your limits. And when speaking with Adam, he would tell you he would change as a person, that he would self-isolate. He wouldn't want to be around anyone. And then with it so accessible at your fingertips, it makes it so much easier for folks across the country, not just Adam, to really place that bet. And it's been a tough journey for him. He's been seeking help for 6 years, and he's only been 11 months now, which is, congratulations, a testament to him, without a relapse. But just shows you how difficult the journey has been for Adam, but at least he's self-aware of his issue.
And he started before sports betting became, quote unquote, legal. So now that it is legal and so accessible, it seems to me there are going to be a whole lot more Adams out there.
There could be, and that's why it's important, Jim, really to make sure, number one, you're self-aware, but for us, if you have family members or friends, to really pay attention to their habits. Are they, when they're watching games, does their mood change? Are they no longer enjoying the sport? Because that's what happened with Adam. He lost the love of watching sports. He can't even watch sports to this day because it became all about the action. So pay attention to loved ones, friends, and family. See how they're talking about betting, if they're placing bets in games, how they're reacting, and try to help them. For me, I'll tell you this, my wife monitors our bank account. If I ever put any money into an app to place a bet, she's like, Joseph, what are you doing? My dad hates when I talk about betting, so I have people in my life that help me stay under control, but not everyone has that support.
But it's in your face everywhere you go. I mean, you turn on the TV and you just want to look at the highlights, and boom, there are guys talking about the betting and the odds and the over and the under and so forth. And it seems to me, it's pretty apparent, Joe, that the young people are the target market.
I'm being targeted. I don't know if you look at your phone, but if I go on Instagram, X, or even Facebook, I'm getting hit with ads for Hard Rock Bet. I'm just going to say it. Every time I open up my phone, look at a social media app, I'm getting hit with, say, place a bet, place a bet. We see advertising and billboards. So it's really, you have to be self-aware and understand there are dangers to gambling because, yes, certainly some people win, but we all know the dangers of what really happens. The house always wins. There's a reason there's that expression. And I can tell you, every time I've gone up on DraftKings, you name it, I've always come back down. The house always gets its money, so you have to be careful.
So if you feel you got a problem, what do?
You go and you seek help. I think the first thing is self-awareness. What Adam said is that he didn't start making this journey towards recovering till he realized he wanted the help. So first and foremost, look within. And then they have these 12-step programs, numbers you can call. All these websites, by the way, that offer gambling, they also point you to services, numbers you can call, resources, people you can speak with. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these sites like Hard Rock Bet, they say responsible gaming is very key. If you look on the website, they talk about it. So make sure you seek help, talk to friends and family, and also talk with others who have been in a similar situation. And that can help you begin your journey battling through this dangerous addiction.
Yeah, what an irony, because you know you're a big sports fan, as am I, and I just love watching sports for the joy of watching the sport to see who's going to win or lose, not to know that there's some money riding on it for me if the wrong team wins or loses.
Since I was in college, we're talking about, what, 15, 18 years ago, people were placing sports bets just like Adam with online bookies. It was always around even that long ago. So there's always been the temptation, especially among younger people, because it's become more than just about watching your favorite team win. It's become, like Adam said, about the action, potentially winning money, and just being part of that moment and making the game even bigger than itself. So avoiding temptation starts with people like us helping others as well and stress the risks when it comes to placing a bet.
Yeah, and another side of this, which we won't get into now, I wonder how the leagues feel about this, because look, the fact is that more people are watching the NFL and the NBA because more people are betting. I just wonder how the leagues really feel about more people getting sucked into this world of sports betting.
Well, they certainly want all eyes on sport and entertainment. In terms of what you're talking about, that is a great question in terms of, do they really want to put even more resources out there to make sure people understand the real dangers of gambling your hard-earned money.
Yep. Joe Goro, thank you, man. Nice work. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And if you or someone you care about is struggling with a gambling addiction, there is support out there. One resource is Gamblers Anonymous. You can reach them at 855-2-CALL-GA or at the web address on the screen. We've also posted more resources for you on our website, cbsmiami.com.